Land Rovers are a truly iconic vehicle, and this is kind of the normal environment that one might be in, is snow out in the wilderness, all of that. But this is kind of a rare occurrence for us here in Texas, and so I just had to charge the battery on this, fire it up, and go drive around in the snow, because I knew that this Defender was going to want to get out in it. You know, kind of like whenever you have a dog. Our dog's a chocolate lab, and when it snows, he's just amped and ready to go play in the snow. And to be honest, this is just like that. It's like that chocolate lab that just has to get out there into the difficult terrain, the unruly environments, and really go play and have fun. So what is going on, everybody? I am Ian, and this is Miller Garage. Normally we do a lot of Airstream stuff, but we're wanting to kind of branch out a little bit. And I purchased this Defender about a year ago, and to be honest, I've been kind of back and forth on whether or not I was going to keep it. We actually have it listed up for sale. I think I need to be honest, go and take it down. Pretty sure we've made the decision, but it's been kind of a back and forth thing. We've had kind of a lot of questions about where life was going to take us and all of that, and so I haven't been sure. But the reality is that I have truly loved these Defender 110s for a very long time. There's just something so, I don't know, they just have this Spartan, rugged quality about them that I just love. You know, these things are used all over the whole planet in adventuring, in military conflicts, in exploring, in races. These things really became kind of globally known after the Camel Trophy series, where they just truly dominated. And this was a very long, I don't know exactly the distance, but hundreds of miles overland through jungles, deserts, all this stuff. And these things were just unstoppable. And to be honest, this has been something that I've wanted for a really long time. I remember the first time I actually saw one in Texas. It was driving on a highway. And this one was in really good condition. It was, you could tell it was repainted. It was very, very nice high-end build. And I just couldn't stop staring at it. It was just, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have one. One of these days. That was, I think, about probably nearly 20 years ago. And you don't see them very often. I've probably since then seen maybe 5 or 6 of them in Texas. They're not very common, for good reason. They only brought a few into the US in a left-hand drive configuration. As you can see, the one that I just got out of was a right-hand drive. And so most of the time, they have to be imported from overseas. This particular one came from Australia. It was more than likely used as, you know, a farm vehicle or outback or something like that. And so it was imported several years ago, I think back in 2019. A gentleman imported it. He had it for a little bit, and then he decided he was going to sell it because, you know, it just didn't really fit his life. He wasn't using it that much. So I found it, and we decided to purchase it. And really the initial vision for it was to be going on regular trips, going adventuring and all that stuff, but you know, the reality is that at the time, the shop and life, things just weren't allowing that to be the case, and I wasn't making it a priority, really. But now in 2025, all of that is going to change. So really our vision for this year is we're going to go on far more adventures. We are going to do things together as a family. We're going to travel more. We have downsized in the shop, and we're going to really focus on the things that we want to pursue, to be honest, both when it comes to the shop and, you know, the builds we want to pursue, the work we want to pursue, as well as really doing more of this kind of stuff on the channel. There's still going to be a ton of Airstream stuff, but we're also going to be throwing in this particular Defender. I'm going to be doing a lot of work on it. We're going to be just initially fixing it up to a point where it's much, you know, safer on the road. We need to do some brake work. We need to do some stuff with the steering. Probably needs new tires, all of that. And so we're going to get it to where this thing, and the heat and AC does not work, so it's a little chilly in it right now. Well, we're gonna do a lot of stuff, and we're gonna get it to where we can go on trips and really have fun as a family and enjoy it. It actually does have 8 seats, not the most comfortable seats and all the way back, but if we kind of pace ourselves, it won't be too brutal on, you know, some of the longer stints. So this is the official introduction of Hemsworth, our 1993 Defender 110, and we named it Hemsworth because it is from Australia, just like, well, Chris Hemsworth, and it's, you know, rugged and strong. And Chris Hemsworth is also my wife's favorite actor, so there you have it. It's, you know, it's Thor, I guess. All right, well, it is pretty cold out here, and to be honest, us Texans, we don't handle the snow as well as others. So I'm gonna wrap this up and go park this. Maybe drive around a little bit more later, get some footage of that. But we appreciate everybody. Follow us, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to know and what you want to see on this channel, and we will catch you next time.